There
Hey,
we go.
there we go. Yeah,
Hey,
that
can
was
you hear
weird.
me?
It didn't work. But there we go. Hey, yeah.
Yeah, I joined as like speaker, or not speaker. I joined as a darn like listener.
Listener,
So
yeah. All right, well,
I
hey,
wouldn't
everybody.
ever want
Welcome
to be a
to,
poor listener.
it's sad. Welcome, everybody. Goonus and Till, Season 3, Episode 2, here with the other host here, Till Daynman. I'm Goonus
And I'm
Garn.
here with the worst guest, Goonus.
That's offensive. Don't ever insult me like that again. I'll kick you off the show and find a new host, like Andrew Tate.
I'll kick you off the show. It'll be split like Johnson and Johnson. It'll just be Till, and it'll be Till and Logan Paul, and it'll be I wouldn't want Logan Paul, but then it would be Goonus Garn, and like someone stupid like Serena Williams.
Oh, wait, what was it we wanted to name this chat? Oh, yeah, we talked
Um,
about topic.
yes, we talk about topics because we're going to talk
Um,
about topics today.
Hashtag, let's put in hashtag real talk, hashtag comedy, I think. There we go.
Can you still
Those are
hear
good
me?
ones. Yeah, I can hear you.
Can you still hear me? Okay,
Yeah.
I just realized I can minimize the app on my phone and still talk, so that's kind of nice.
Oh, that is nice. All
Yeah.
right. Well, there we go. Hey, we're in for another
All right, sweet.
great episode. So we're finally actually doing it sort of consistently. I mean, this
Hey,
is
yeah,
been 3 weeks, so
we meant to do it 2 weeks, but then I got sick, so that's the only issue. But we were gonna
yeah,
do it
he
every
got
2 weeks.
he got rovid and rovid virus.
I didn't actually get any COVID stuff. If you're afraid that'll infect you guys, but I'm all good.
Yeah,
I
I
just
don't
had
think
it. I had it, and
viruses go
I
through
didn't feel
audio
bad.
waves.
I was just like, I didn't want to do it, so we just didn't do it at the time. But now we're doing it.
Yeah, we're
We're gonna grind
it's
so
gonna be good.
consistently, and we're gonna get up there.
Yeah, I mean,
Did you see
it's only
what?
been 3 weeks, but a lot's been going on. Anyways, yeah, what?
I know. Did you see what Rodri did on the damn Clips channel? Bro's been going ham with the last
Oh yeah,
podcast.
Rodri.
He cut up
Rodri uploaded a whole
on
lot.
YouTube. Yeah, go subscribe to us on YouTube, guys.
Yeah,
YouTube.
Goonus and
I'd
Till
say
on
that's like,
YouTube.
in my opinion, that's our main platform. We're on everything. Spotify. If you're listening on Spotify, go to YouTube. You can check out our clips, best parts of certain
Yeah, best
podcasts and
moments.
things like that. So yeah,
However, obviously here on stereo is the only place you can input on the conversation, so that's kind of nice.
yes. But we have no consistent schedule right now, so you can't just.
Yeah,
You're just gonna have
we're
to be lucky.
hoping to do it every few weeks.
Yeah, I'm saying every
But
2 weeks.
yeah,
Like
that's kind of the ideal schedule.
mm-hmm. I don't even know how you spot us on stereo. I don't even think you can search us up. I don't know how it works.
Yeah, I have no clue, but we're here.
Anyway,
Yeah, lots happened over the
yeah,
last few weeks. Which is
yeah,
kind of crazy.
like I don't know what's actually happened over the last week. Been a
I
pretty boring
mean,
week compared to previous few.
I guess that's true. I guess, yeah, last time we did the podcast, we had the Chinese spy balloon, which is pretty crazy, but
Chinese spy
nothing
balloon.
crazy like that. Um,
No, nothing crazy. We forgot. I think we never talked about even like the Ohio chemical disaster, but we're not going to
oh
get
yeah,
into all that.
yeah,
But
no,
because that was
yeah.
weeks ago. Oh, something that I do want to talk about that was from around the same time that we made a podcast. I think it happened afterwards. It's Super Bowl.
Oh yeah, that's
Super,
right. We had the watch party at your house with that.
yep, Super Bowl 57. So it was
Yeah,
pretty nice.
it was pretty good match.
If you want to talk about a game, that was the second highest scoring Super Bowl ever. It got 73 points,
Really,
and the
yeah.
best after that is 75 points. So you
I
nearly
was going
witnessed.
crazy the whole time. That's crazy.
Oh yeah, you nearly witnessed the greatest Super Bowl of all time. I'm a little bit upset that the Eagles didn't win. I thought there was kind of a ticky-tacky call at the end.
Yeah,
But
it's like, I
what
mean,
do you think
the
about the
call was
call
bad.
at the end? Yeah, the call at the
It
end.
really
Like,
was bad.
what do you make of that?
I don't know. It just kind of was a little rough. I don't know. I think it could have been better.
Yeah, well, it was a poor holding call. Kind of
Yeah.
dictated Super Bowl. But besides that, everything was pretty awesome about it. The Eagles had the longest drive in all of Super Bowl history, so that was big.
Yeah, I
They
mean,
also.
I liked it
You
when
mean
they
what?
when they did the touchdown.
What do you mean? Which team?
The touchdown, the Eagles.
They made a few touchdowns. And which one?
Like the second or third one. I don't know which one, but it's cool.
I can't necessarily recall off my head, but there were some cool touchdowns. It was a scoring game for sure. The other most scoring Super Bowl, when like they dominated like the Chargers, I think it was the 49ers or something. They blew them out of the water. It was like 41-23. So this one was neck and neck all the way till it ended, and it was. That last play, I was just so upset because I really wanted them. I didn't care too much for the Eagles, but I wanted them to win. And they were not able, because of that play call, they gave Kansas City the ball. And then afterwards, the final bits of time, they had to go all the way 20. They were set at 20-meter or 20-yard mark, so they had to go 80 yards or something all the way down the field. You all right?
Yeah, I'm gonna have this burpee.
Hiccups. But yeah, they had try not to hiccup into the microphone. It sounds bad for the podcast.
Okay, yeah, my bad. Sorry, I forgot. I need to turn away.
Yeah. And then the final play, it was they tried to rush downfield, and it was I wish they were going to do it, because if they did score, even a field goal, it'd be the most scoring Super Bowl of all time, and the Eagles would have won. So it would have just been like the best final play, and it would have made up for that golden Super Bowl.
Yeah,
but
I mean, it was
still a good Super Bowl nonetheless.
It was crazy. I mean, bro, I remember
playoff.
I was just sitting there with amazement the whole time. Like the amount of the great players was just insane. Like the plays were great.
The plays were pretty good. It was, I mean, it was a whole team effort with most of them. But yeah, there was one individual play that was pretty good, but nothing crazy.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
Yeah, but
Patrick Mahomes actually made a super important run at the end that was really, really clutch, really cool.
Yeah. But I mean, can we talk about that halftime show though? Like that was crazy.
I didn't watch a halftime show. I went out.
Oh yeah, that's right. You weren't there, but man, Rihanna went so hard, bro. Like when she did the Monster song with her Eminem song, that was like the best thing ever.
Eminem was there? Oh, that was last year.
No, Eminem wasn't there, but she did like her part of the song.
Wait, why did he sing her part of the song?
No, she sang her part of the song.
An Eminem song. Wait, she did a collab? Okay.
Yeah, they did a collab, but not at this. She was just there at the halftime. But that was such a good halftime. Maybe my favorite I've ever seen, because I love Rihanna. Like, so
couldn't
good.
care less. For me, I just went outside. We threw a football with some of my cousins. I just enjoyed it. Football was on my mind, not watching Beyonce sing and go crazy, but it was just
honestly
something that
was like almost as great as the game, I think.
Was a Super Bowl time show really that good, Goonus?
Oh, it was so good. This was so good this year. I mean, I just love Rihanna. She's good, so.
I haven't cared for a Super Bowl halftime show since, I don't know, never.
I mean, I don't know. Rihanna's just different, though. I usually don't care for the halftime show, but Rihanna was just like, man, that was good. Yeah. Great show, though. It was a good Super Bowl.
Yeah. Yeah, very good Super Bowl. Very, very, very happy with it. So, just saying, I'll be probably, in the NFL come 3 years time. Just look out for Till Daynman. Quarterback position.
You've been on your NFL run.
Yeah, trying. I'm starting it. Doing amateur quarterbacking, but I'm getting it.
Yeah,
I'm getting it down. I'm getting in the pocket. I'm moving around. I'm just saying, like we mentioned, Tom Brady retired, so there's an opening spot, in the NFL. So I got that. Hold on, excuse me. I got it.
It's all right. I mean, we all low gassy sometimes.
Yeah, I'm eating, guys. I'm sorry. I know they say don't eat on a podcast, but I got to eat because I haven't ate anything today.
I mean, till the big man. Till the big man.
Don't worry, we change the podcast structure in the future. We won't eat in the podcast in the future.
Yeah,
that's what we're looking forward to in the future. Yeah,
we're not that
Nothing's
advanced
gonna
yet.
stop
We really still got to eat. But yeah. What else was there over the weeks?
I don't know. Did any movies come out?
I
I
think
don't
it was
watch
like
any movies
Ant-Man.
actually.
I didn't
Oh,
care for
Ant-Man and Ant-Man and the Quantumania or something. It was I don't remember it. I think it's something to do with the
Ant-Man
multiverse
Quantum
or
Physics.
something.
Yeah, Ant-Man
Ant,
Quantum Physics. It was all right. I didn't watch it,
you
but
watch it?
I didn't, but it just looked okay.
I
I
liked
don't
it when
really care for Ant.
I liked it when Ant-Man was actually being an ant and not being a quantum physics, like a little quantum microscopic thing. And I
Yeah,
think
that's
nowadays it's
weird.
like in a quantum universe. I don't know what that
I
word even
agree.
means. I think it's like just a little small. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, yeah. It's just like they're trying to make it so complicated with the lore, and it's just like, come on, he's just an ant. It doesn't need to get more
Well,
complicated than that.
he's not actually an ant, but he has the power of the ants.
Oh, is he not actually an ant? I
He's
thought he was an
equipped.
ant.
Didn't you watch the first movie?
There's that. I think I did like I don't know, 10 years ago whenever it came out, but it was like, it's kind of
He can
forgettable.
control ants. It's like the Force with ants, and I don't even know why they control
Mm.
ants. I don't even think it's something with their suits. I just think they can, and it's weird.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay,
That's
that's
I just
weird.
realized that doesn't make any sense. They can just control ants with their mind. It's like that makes actually no sense.
Well, I
Maybe
mean,
I'm missing something, but I think they
does
just
any of
you
Marvel?
didn't need a
Marvel
suit and
makes
you
no
could
sense.
control.
None of
No,
Marvel
I
makes
guess
any
it's
sense.
not. It's not real life after all. Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, let me take a swig
She-Hulk
of
was
water.
kind of good though. Like She-Hulk was kind of good. I thought I was gonna hate it, but it was kind of good.
I uh, I watched the first episode just so I could hate it, and I hated it.
It was good. I mean that. I don't want to spoil it, but that ending twist was really good. Like that was crazy.
Goonus, out of everybody to like it, I am not surprised you do. I
I
feel
thought I
like
was gonna hate it.
that's just um. Now, guys, look, I'm not against this, but it feels a little pushy on like the feminism idea from what I watched in the first episode. That's why
Um,
you know it's probably
it's a little bit.
feministic throughout the entire thing, huh?
I mean, yeah, it's a bit feminist, but it's just good. I don't know. The story's really great. I think the writing was good.
Didn't they also say something
Um,
racist in the first episode? I thought there was something that I was like, really, and I was like, wow,
yeah, I think
that's really progressive.
there might have been something. Maybe the Hulk said something about black people or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I was like, wow, you're going to promote women but take down like another race of people. That's nice.
Yeah, I
Uh,
remember. I think there was a controversy about the first episode, like tearing down minorities, and it was weird.
yeah, something weird. I know that the show
It was
wasn't
good though.
really upbeat to be so great. Um, I'm not as big as a fan on it. I'd just rather sit and watch Family Guy all day rather than She-Hulk.
Well, Family Guy is funny.
Family
Hmm.
Guy is like it's the OG of television shows. Not the
Yeah,
OG, but
absolutely.
it's the television show. If you're gonna do something Saturday night, not Saturday Night Live, you're gonna turn on Family Guy. Just
Exactly.
watch Peter. Just watch Peter do funny things. Except,
Hey,
I mean,
Peter.
the recent seasons have gotten, I mean, less good. But giggity giggity, am I right?
Giggity giggity. Yeah. It's
As
a
a
good show.
lot, he sounds a lot more goofy than that, right? You made him sound like
I'm, yeah, I'm,
evil with the
I'm,
giggity.
mm. Here, do you want me to do it goofy?
Hey, Peter.
Giggity giggity. Giggity
Wait,
giggity. Yeah.
I just did like
Mm.
Peter's laugh, like where he goes, hey, with Peter.
Hey, Peter. Giggity giggity.
No, no.
That
The,
was so stupid, dude. It was so it was stupid.
no, the damn the he that's Peter's, right? And then the other ones,
Yeah.
Lois says, "Hey Lois." Wait, no, never mind. No, that's Peter. It says, "Hey Lois." It's
Yeah.
Lois says, "Hey Peter," and then Quagmire says, "Giggy giggy," and
Giggity giggity.
Joe Swanson says, "Hey Peter." Wait,
Hey, Peter.
does Lois even say, "Hey Peter"? Hey Peter.
Yeah, she does, right? Or maybe it's more like
Hey,
Peter.
Peter. Peter, yeah.
Peter. Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's such a good show. I think that's actually like maybe my favorite of all time.
Um, as far as an animated series, yeah, that and I mean, SpongeBob's for the kids, but you know, it's also has some of its funnies, but you
Yeah,
know,
SpongeBob's good. I think it's
it's
pretty great.
it's just like you
But it's
know, there's
like,
some jokes in there. The thing is, it's generally directed towards children, but if you could watch it as an adult, and it's kind of funny. Some jokes, it's like what's funny about it is laughing at it because it's a kid show. It's like really
that's
they
true.
did that
Yeah,
in a
that's
kid
why I
show.
watch it. That's why I watch it.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
yeah,
pretty
but
good. New
I
new
just watch
season's
Family
terrible
Guy.
though.
Wait, what?
New SpongeBob seasons are terrible though.
I don't watch new SpongeBob.
Yeah,
I
I tried to watch it because like one of my like cousins is like 6 years old and like loves it, and I'm just like, no, it's horrible. And he loves the new seasons. Mm.
The new seasons are like nasty, right? They're just
Yeah, and I'm
horrible.
like,
Like
I try. Yeah, I'm like, you shouldn't be watching this. It's too much for your age. He's only like 7 or whatever, and he's just like, no, it's funny. It's
you
really
have to
sad
watch it
actually.
back from the '90s when we were a kid. Not '90s, but the
Exactly,
damn it came out in early 2000s.
exactly.
Well, it came out, when did it come out first? It was like '98, right?
Yeah, I think like 1997 or somewhere in there. It was pretty. I think it was
Yeah.
late 7 or
So
late 90s.
late '90s to I'd say early thousands, it was good. But
Yeah,
then
for
after
sure.
that,
Very good.
yeah, then
Yeah.
it dropped off like a drop top. But yeah,
Dropped out
in
like a
our
drop
day,
top, like a
in our
gumdrop
day, that
in the
was.
raindrop. Rain for
Sometimes you got
raindrop,
to shut your
gumdrop
mouth.
at the drop top. Gumdrop, raindrop at the drop top. Yeah. Did you like that rap?
No,
Okay, well,
you try it at least.
I did. Yeah. Next Eminem.
I could, I could make a good rap. Boom,
Do it.
boom, boom, yeah, boom, 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 yeah. Yeah,
Giggity, giggity.
it's Family Guy. Yeah, I'm the Family Guy. Yeah. Hey Lois. Yeah, yeah.
Giggity, giggity. That's good. We're crazy.
No, we're just stupid. It's really what's happening. Um, so I've been doing something recently with. I've done this with you, a few days back, and I've been doing it with some of my friends because I don't know. If you want to, you can put money on it. Sometimes you don't need to. But earthquake predictions. So ever since
Oh.
that big old earthquake that hit Turkey, it's kind of a big
Mhm.
deal. Um,
Yeah.
they made earthquake maps on the internet that you can like check out
Oh, really?
earthquakes on the map. Yeah, and it shows like earthquakes at every earthquake on Earth that happens on the globe.
Hmm.
And if you check it out, it'll like if you refresh it, then there might be a new earthquake. And a new earthquake happens like once every hour around the entire world. So it's like there's a chance that it might hit anywhere, even where we live, if it wanted to. But
Hmm.
if it dares to come down to good old Arizona, then I'd welcome it because it's been a while since I felt a good one. But
Yeah.
what I was saying with making predictions with these earthquakes. So it's been an hour since the last earthquake hit on the entire globe. So
Oh, I
just
thought they
go
were
ahead and
like once
predict.
every. I thought there was like only one a week or something.
No, they're once every hour. It's throughout the
Hmm.
entire world. It's quite common.
That's
That's
crazy.
why, but
Then why haven't I felt any in a while?
not every earthquake's disastrous, and I don't know why. You think if there was an earthquake every hour, I know the world's big, but like, come on, I
Hmm.
want to feel something. We gotta
Yeah, I
we
mean,
gotta go
like,
down to the San Andreas because California is constantly erupting with earthquakes on the map. Like if you scroll out and look at
really?
California, yeah, it's just
Yeah, I always
covered
hear
in
about
boats.
that because, like, I always hear about that. Like, every time there's an earthquake in California, people just cry about it nonstop. And it's like,
That's
whatever.
why I
It's
would
just,
never want to go to California. Also because it's a horrible state, but I mean it looks nice. But like also the damn entire state might just fall off into the ocean with the next big earthquake.
that's
I don't
true.
know if that's
That's
possible,
true.
but that they're saying. Well, anyhow, so go ahead and just predict the next continent that it's going to be, hitting in or a country or
I
whatever.
think, I'm gonna picture somewhere in Asia, maybe like Japan.
Okay. I'm gonna say um I'll go with Russia.
Russia.
That's what I
Okay.
think. Yeah, it'll strike
Yeah.
somewhere right there.
Some would say they deserve it for the Ukraine thing.
Some would say that, yeah. I mean, maybe it'll hit right on the battlefield, but if that's so scary because it's a nuclear bomb, probably.
That yeah, that would make sense.
Uh,
Um,
do you want to put money on it?
so yeah, I guess sure. How much?
Okay. Um,
What are we betting?
do you want to bet giblets or actual real money?
What are giblets?
Fake currency?
Bit currency? I don't do any of that bit currency.
No, fake currency. Like I'll give you 50 giblets. It's just something that you joke with. How about okay, 10 real life dollars?
Okay, I can do that deal. I'll do that.
Okay. So it's
All right,
whoever's
10.
earthquake hits in their spot wins. So you said China and I said Russia, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So if yours
All
lands in
right, so yeah.
China, then you get my $10, and if mine lands in Russia, then
But what
I get
happens
the
if it
money.
doesn't hit either of those spots? What happens if it doesn't hit either? Then no
Oh
one wins?
fudge.
Or just whoever's
We'll just
closer.
wait until it hits. We'll just wait until it hits one of them,
Okay. Yeah, I
because
mean,
one of us will win eventually.
if it happens like every hour, then it's bound to hit there eventually. But if that's the case, then how come I
Yeah.
haven't felt any?
Well, Russia's the biggest place on the earth, so
Oh, you're
I
right.
think
Really?
I
Oh, I
think
thought it
that
was.
I that's why I have the best chance.
I thought it was the United States, right? Or is it Russia?
Nope, nope.
Really?
Alaska's huge, and it's almost the size like it of us combined with Russia, but Russia's bigger.
Mhm. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Yeah, Russia. I thought Russia was small. Actually, I thought they were like the size of France.
How do you know what the size of France is, but you don't know what the size of Russia is?
Well, I know France because I love the
I feel
French,
like
so
it's
I know
common
a lot
knowledge
about
that
culture.
everybody knows that Russia is the biggest place on Earth.
No, well, I just know a lot of um French culture. So I just like French culture, like
That's be,
baguette,
that's because they colonized. That's because
mamma
they
mia,
colonized.
mamma
That's
mia,
because they
pizzeria,
call. That's because they colonized.
mamma mia,
Russia
baba
didn't do
mia,
any of that. They
baba
just tried to
booey,
spread
baba booey.
communism.
The bang my pop, burgers.
This is why sometimes I wish I didn't start a podcast with you.
Hang on, hold on,
What am I holding on for?
hang on, wait, hold on. Oh, I think
Oh,
the
okay.
mailman's here. Hold on.
Okay, I guess I'll start doing the podcast for you guys. Um, well, I guess I don't know if I have any topics to cover. I don't know if anybody's viewing. I can't check right now, but if anybody is, then you can go ahead and put your earthquake predictions where it's going to hit next. I'm not going to give you any money, but um,
Oh,
I don't
sorry,
know.
sorry. Sorry. I'm back. They were delivering some I don't know. It's like a Girl Scout, and I don't eat that. I only eat good cookies.
What?
Girl Scouts are. It was a Girl Scouts, and I just don't like Girl Scouts because they're women. I mean, like women are fine, just not. I don't like eating demasculine cookies. Anyways,
It's made by girls, I guess. Okay.
yeah.
Um,
So
yeah. Um, but women make the best food, so but children don't.
that
So,
they do, but that's the thing. Children don't make good cookies. But anyways, back to earthquakes. I don't want to. I don't want to get controversial right now.
uh, yeah, yeah, me too.
So, what were you saying? Where was it?
I don't know. We were just talking. I was just talking to
Okay.
the audience.
Oh,
What's
okay.
up?
Well, I guess yeah. Update us whenever the earthquake hits, and we'll see who got it right.
Yeah, yeah. It's that easy.
Um, but yeah, um, you know, what else? I don't know. I feel like this has just been an uneventful few weeks.
Oh, we
Really,
got a
just the.
message. We got a message.
Oh, we do. Okay, well,
Yeah, we
here,
do.
let's hear.
You're saying Mamma Mia, like it's French, but Mamma Mia is an Italian thing. Just thought I'd point it out there. And yeah, Russia's the biggest landmass in the world, even bigger than Antarctica, which is quite impressive.
Oh, okay.
Really?
Okay,
Okay,
I don't know. Okay, so
so
it's even bigger than. But it also sounds like he's driving in a car. But
yeah,
yeah, keep up.
don't
But
crash,
yeah,
please. We're not
well,
liable if you crash.
no, if he crashes, he'll stay on our viewership longer because he'll leave his phone on. Therefore,
Till,
we look more popular.
don't scare him.
Hey, I'm just saying, if you crash, I don't want you to, and I'm not liable, but you know. But yeah, like you said, Russia's biggest landmass. And then
Yeah,
yeah, as you pointed out, Mamma Mia, that's
I
that's
thought it
Italian.
was because then. Oh no, yeah, because it's like Mamma Mia, spaghetti and meatball, Mamma Mia, whoa,
Yeah,
like that.
thanks
That's
for
what they
that impression.
do.
Yeah,
Sorry,
no,
I've really been practicing. I got it wrong. Sorry.
French are all about baguettes, and then
Oh yeah,
you
they're
know,
the ones that go wee wee, wee wee.
yes, oui, bonjour. Yeah, that's French people. No, I don't know. I guarantee it's
Well,
gonna
I've
be Russian.
actually Till, you're like you're pretty good with geography, right?
Not really, but I can help.
Okay, well, I have a question. So, if Russia's so big, then sorry, sorry. If Russia's so big, why aren't they
Right,
populated?
Pete?
Like they have like no people in Russia, right? Like they're small population, but if they're so big, shouldn't they be really populated?
Um, yeah, I don't know why they don't have a lot of people because they're the biggest. They're the biggest area in the world, so I don't know why they don't. I don't know what their population is. I don't know how much they have. America has like 300
It's only
million,
like,
so
isn't Russia like? I think Russia's only like 1 million population.
no, it's way more than a million. I know that.
Well,
They're upwards of 50 million. I know that.
what?
They probably 100 million or so. Yeah.
I thought a lot of them like died in the war or something. Maybe.
A lot of them did die in like World War II, but after that, I mean, it wasn't like majority of their population.
Okay.
They still bounce back. I don't know population. They have a lot though, because they're big.
Yeah.
They're big, but I can't
Um.
tell you.
Okay. But yeah.
They don't really do much.
You know, like I don't know where I was going with that. My mind's
Your next
just
conversation.
blank. Wait, what?
I don't know. Well, we got it. We got
Oh,
another message. Go and play that.
all right. Message from John.
That's because most of Russia's inhabitable. I can't say that word. That word's not working in my head right now. But yeah, it's filled of mountains and farmland, and it's extremely cold. Like you've got like Siberia near the top. It's freezing. There's lots of areas that you just can't live in. That's basically why. And then the areas that you can live in are populated in cities and stuff. So yeah, that's kind of why. I just can't say that other word.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
What did he say? I thought he got confused with one word, but the word that I have trouble saying is rural. Rural. Rural.
Um,
It's rural. He said a different word for
rural,
like
rural,
he said a
rural.
different word for sparsely populated. I already forgot what it is because I'm an idiot, but I just know
In
that
inhabit,
rural per se
wait, now I can't say. Wait, he cursed me.
inhabitable.
Inhabitable,
It's an inhabitable and rural area. It's an inhabitable
inhabitable.
rural area.
I keep wanting to say inhabitable, but
In
that's not right at all.
wait, yeah, wait,
Uninhabitable.
dude, uninhabitable. That
I
is
feel
fun
like
to
I'm
say.
actually giving myself like a speech
A speech
impediment.
impediment. It's a rural or an uninhabitable area.
It's an
Yeah, I forgot.
uninhabitable rural area.
It's very cold. It's very cold. So that's
Yeah,
probably
very
why a
cold.
lot of people don't want to live there. People want to
That's
live
why there's
down
a
where
lot of
it's
people.
summer.
Is there a lot of people with like big coats up there, like big jackets?
They must have big jackets. Yeah, I imagine.
Lots of
I don't know if
yeah.
every area is cold, but
I don't even know if they have
uh,
air conditioning there or like central heating.
what do you mean central heating or air conditioning?
Like both. Do they have that up there?
I would imagine some houses do. I don't know how rich Russia is. I don't think everybody's balling over there with money or cash. It's not a third world country, but it's not exactly not poor.
Okay.
All right,
Another
well, we
message
got
here
another
from
message.
John.
All right.
So you think that's one of the big reasons for the war, in that tactically it'll be good for Russia to have Ukraine, because it'll be really hard for anyone to or for them to invade other countries outside of that area because of the mountains and the small gap. Whereas if they had Ukraine, they'd have a larger gap between the mountains and the top, so therefore it wouldn't be such a bottleneck for the people to get in and out. So it'd be tactically good for them. Also, there's lots of resources, and Ukraine is the kind of wheat hub of Europe. So again, that's another really good reason for them to have it. There's lots of resources there. So yeah.
Oh, so that's why they're trying to get Ukraine, because Ukraine's like a bolster to Russia, make them less,
I'll be honest, I didn't even know they were different countries until like a year ago when the war started.
I didn't know they had different languages. I just recently discovered that. I thought Ukrainian was Ukrainian, Russian. They sound pretty much identical from a naked ear, but they're separate languages somehow. I don't know if there's but yeah, they're gonna, I guess, get Ukraine. I don't know if they're gonna get it, but they're trying. That's for sure. All this for a bunch of wheat.
Whole lot of wheat.
I mean, hey, if you need it,
You can make a lot of bread. I learned that in Minecraft.
It's left them more. It's made them more crippled than it's probably helped them, but mostly.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, dude, I gotta eat.
You gotta eat. Till's a big grown boy. Gotta eat big meat.
It's taquitos, actually. All right, we got another message from John.
They didn't used to be different countries, so Ukraine used to be part of the USSR, and then it got disappeared. Same with Crimea. Crimea used to be Russian, or it was at one point, and then when the USSR split and it became Ukraine, Ukraine had Crimea, which Russia took back. And also, if Russia got hold of Ukraine, they'd have access to the Baltic Sea, which would mean they'd get better navy use, because at the moment they have to go through the North Sea, which is just dangerous and difficult. So they get access to the Baltic Sea, and therefore access more countries as well.
Dude, what the hell are you, like a military strategist? How you know all this stuff?
I know.
Maybe I'm just an idiot.
This guy works for Ukraine and Russia.
Or one of them, but no, I'm probably just an idiot. But I guess that makes sense. I'm sure they have a reason for the war. I had no clue really why they're doing it. I just heard that there's apparently Nazis in Ukraine. That's pretty much all that I was really informed.
I didn't even know Nazis.
I heard something about Crimea or something. It's a peninsula or something that was disputed with Russia and them. But yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I'm really not. Honestly, I probably couldn't even name more than 7 countries. So really, I don't know I don't know anything about this.
I think you could name more than 7 countries. Go ahead and test your
hard. Okay, well, obviously, number 1, United States is the GOAT. Mexico, America. I know them.
Yeah,
Mexico. Yeah. France, I know that. Italy.
Yep.
Russia and Ukraine, obviously, we've been talking about them.
That's 6, I think.
6, yeah. Can I name any more? Japan, yeah, Japan.
Japan, okay, 7. The guy's accent. What accent does he have? John? You know what country he's from then?
Scotland?
I don't think he's Scottish.
I don't know the difference.
You don't know the difference?
United Kingdom?
Yes, yeah. He's English or something. We got another message from John. Go ahead and take a look.
No, I'm not a military strategist. I just found it really interesting and wanted to learn more about it, so I did. If I don't know something, I want to learn it. Anyway, I've got to go work in a minute, but it's a shame because I'm quite enjoying this. And just to add one more thing to that, so you spoke about Russia not having much money. So Russia's a communist state, so the standard person, you and I, we don't have much money. But then they've got oligarchs, which are the kind of politicians and lots of people who have lots and lots of money. which is why in England we were trying to get rid of some of the oligarchs. So they put oligarchs in different countries, and they are kind of the powerhouse of Russia. They are the money. They are what keeps the country ticking, basically. But all of their money, or a lot of their money, is supposedly taken illegally. So yeah, there's a bit more information for you.
Okay, so he knows a lot about, the money to deal with them. And then also, that definitely did confirm that he's driving there. I heard the blinker while he said ticking.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then on top of that, he said he's going to work. So he's driving to go to work. So, he might get in a crash. You never know. And then you'll stay as a viewer. All right, go ahead and play the
and
next
then
message.
here's another message from John.
All right.
And if you're talking about me, yeah, I'm English. I live in the southeast of England.
Told
The
you.
United Kingdom's made up of England, Wales, Scotland, and Northern Ireland.
Wait, are those states then?
If he knows that, he must be a military strategist, right? No.
Yeah,
So,
are these states, like how America has Arizona is Scotland one of their states?
I don't think that's how that works.
I don't know. I thought
Sure,
Scotland was its own country. I didn't know it was part of the United Kingdom.
I think it's like a shocker once you discover Scotland's not its own country. Same thing as Africa. When you discover
Yeah,
Africa,
bro, I
is
learned
rather a continent.
Africa. I remember learning that Africa is not a country, and I was like, my world was changed. Literally.
Yeah, around it's like 50 something other countries. That was, there is South Africa. So I mean, that's about as best you can get.
Yeah. I guess there's South Africa. That's true.
So yeah, I don't know. I don't think Scotland works like a state, but I don't know what it is. He went to work, I see, but I don't know.
Goodbye, John. Thank you for the follow, by the way. He followed, which is great. Thank you.
Yeah.
Give him a shout. Give him a shout out. Yeah. Even though I hate the British, but whatever.
Yeah, that is a bummer though, but we got it.
Yeah. It's sad. The British do like to claim the good people.
Hey, I told you that was an English accent, not a Scottish accent.
Yeah, you're right.
There's a clear difference.
I'm just happy that he made it to work without crashing because of the bad juju you gave him, Till.
Hey, like I said, if he crashes, then he's watching our podcast, dude. So
that is true. I mean, I gotta appreciate that you're thinking about things from a marketing standpoint. Think about how it will affect the business. I appreciate that, but maybe
I hope that all of our viewers get in car crashes.
I agree, actually. I kind of support. I'm joking, by the way. Don't get in a car crash. I'm not supporting Till's crazy ideas.
Hold us responsible. Don't do it, because
we're not liable. We're not liable. No. But don't listen to Till's crazy. Don't listen to Till's crazy ideas.
Or you can, but I'm not going to suggest it.
I mean, I'm not going to complain, but I'm, Anyways, moving on.
You know something I heard, by the way. We got a message. Before we review that, actually, I just wanted to say real quick. I heard one thing with Scottish people. The way that you can test it is Scottish people can't say "purple burglar alarm" because they say purple burglar alarm, and they can't say it well. I don't know.
Purple burglar alarm. Anyways, here's a message from Matrix Agent J.
All right.
Scotland being its own country, but connected to whatever he mentioned. Now, that's a surprise to me, but Africa, I put that in a category of Europe, Asia, even the Americas, because they didn't really specify in terms of American education what was the difference between a continent or a country. That was something we constantly had to be taught. Exiting school. I agree. What do you mean? Europe isn't a country, it's a continent.
Yes, I was just going to say that
too. Same for Africa, same for Asia. What are you talking about type stuff? But when it came to me having that moment, ignorance was bliss. But I'll say it's still bliss just knowing that I could have that information.
Yeah, Scotland's the most recent one that I discovered. That one was really?
That was crazy.
And also, I agree. The damn Europe thing. I think probably, I would say 50% of Americans think Europe is a country. I remember, because I was ignorant, I asked somebody, what did the Nazis conquer in World War II? What'd they do? And then he said all of Europe. And I was like, is that just one country? I didn't understand, but it was the whole continent, basically.
Yeah, no, I think also, I would... Go ahead.
Same thing as London. People think London sometimes a country, which is stupid. Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah, I knew Europe was a continent, But yeah. Here's another message.
Really purple burglar alarm. Immaturity like that, nah. Y'all need to stay on the discussion of geography and things of navigation. Or maybe things of magnetism for the human body. That's an interesting one.
Magnetism for human body?
I don't know what that is. I was like a
I don't.
magnet, like you just get attached to a fridge. Brrr, you're in a fridge.
Magnets are a good question. How do magnets work? I don't think anybody's going to be able to
No,
answer
because they're
that.
just like they like. Have you ever tried to push a magnet like onto another magnet from the opposite end? It like pushes it back.
No, I've only had magnets stick to things.
No, but like if you get two magnets and you like flip them on different ends and they'll like try and push each other away. It's weird.
I've only had one single. All right, human magnetism. Well, I'm going to look. Human magnetism is a
I
popular
feel like this is
name
gonna
for
be
an
a deep.
ability. Some people attract objects to their skin. What?
Oh, this is like. Sorry.
Dude. Sorry, if I broke that he has, I broke the Scotland thing to me, and he's telling me that people have.
This is like
What?
my grandpa. This is like my grandpa. His arms like burn leather, so that's why he can't sit in leather chairs or like wear leather watches because his
But
arms
I
just his
don't.
skin burns through the leather.
But I don't know what that has to do with magnets. Wait, what
No,
is
because
this? All the
it's
metal
like
objects are the
I'm
most
just saying that, like
popular.
no, I'm just saying that my grandpa has like opposite human magnetism where the leather's like trying to get away from him. It's like no, and it burns itself to escape him.
I think a lot of people escape your grandpa.
No, my grandpa's good. I like him.
Okay,
Don't
well,
don't insult
leather
my
doesn't like it. Bro, maybe it's a digestive system when he, chews steak and then chews through it. All right, although metal objects are the most popular, some are also alleged to be able to stick to other types of materials such as glass. But what?
What? So like if I put my hand
Did
on
you know
glass, it's just gonna like
this is
stick? No, I
actually a
didn't know
thing?
this.
Human
I
magnetism. So they could stick to glass, porcelain, wood, plastic, and metals with no ferromagnetic, such as brass and aluminum. What?
I never knew this was a thing. What?
How do you just got to eat enough iron? Like if you're,
It might
say
be.
if you,
Do you have to eat a magnet or whatever is in a magnet?
no, but what I'm saying, so magnets connect to like, I don't know, metals, right? So
Yeah.
maybe if you have like a high iron count, like you eat a bunch of iron in your diet, maybe it attracts it. I don't know. But then again, how could you be magnetic to glass, porcelain? I don't even know what porcelain is. I'm also ignorant on that. What is
I
that?
thought I thought porcelain was like a horseshoe.
Um,
Guess it's
it's
not.
like I think it's like the pottery stuff. Okay,
Oh.
wood. How could somebody be magnetic to wood? So what? Wood sticks to them? I don't. I want to figure this out. Who figure that?
This is like some deep rabbit hole about like awakening your chakras or something. And it's like you gotta
Yeah,
you
you
gotta
gotta align
align
your
your
chakras,
you gotta align your chakras so you can unlock the powers of human magnetism.
dude. Don't rub your seventh chakra. That's all I've
Do
learned.
not rub your seventh chakra. Where okay, look, this is actually a seriously important message. If you're listening to this right now, do not rub your seventh chakra. Whatever you do, do not.
Nope, that's banned in chakra class. Anyhow, I just saw something. So here's a little article. It says Arul Ranuli from Romania, also known as Mr. Magnet, is said to be the strongest human magnet. So apparently that's a thing that he's like the person that has the most magnetic pull. I just can't believe
What?
that's actually a thing. Yeah.
Is this like is this like a Guinness World Record of who has the most magnetic pole?
Dude, that's so strange. I don't. But how do they measure if someone's more magnetic than someone else? That's so weird.
I don't
The
get
most
it.
record. That's weird. Okay, it's so selected people who are magnetic. I guess can have like stuff put on them. I guess it's very few people are actually attract magnets.
Yeah.
Explanations. Many people who have objects can also do with other materials. That doesn't make any sense. So it just sounds like sticky skin to me, which
Yeah,
suggests the
like
phenomenon
it's like
is.
it's like Elastigirl or whatever the character is from The Incredibles.
I no, she just bends. She's not sticky, dude.
Wait, no, but doesn't her like hand like stick to stuff and pulls her to it?
I I don't know. I think she's just grabbing her. You're just confusing her with Spider-Man.
No, because she can
Oh man.
like phew and like stick to a wall, right? Like just a flat wall.
I don't know actually. I don't know what she does. Maybe I don't know. I don't know the lore of Elastigirl. I feel like that'd be more your thing, bud. You
Come
know
on, that
that
makes me
people
sound weird.
okay, people who are usually more magnetic usually have smooth and hairless skin. Okay, so and they're
Okay.
slightly lean. Okay,
Well,
so it's basically
you're a big hairy man, Till. So this clearly isn't your forte.
no. I'm not gonna be able to stick metal objects to my body, and I can't say I'm not necessarily disappointed. I guess it would be a cool party trick. Like, look, I can put a hammer on my head.
Look, I can hold this cup without even gripping it.
I no, well that. Oh yeah, I guess if it's glass or something, or porcelain or whatever the heck, you just hold it with your palm. That's so whack. I'm so glad he told me about that, but I had no
That is
clue
crazy.
magnetism was a
I
thing.
didn't even know that was a thing, but I guess it is. Now I believe anything's possible.
Anything's possible if you can stick a hammer on your head. About the image that's applied with human magnetism is like an old guy with a hammer stuck to his head. So,
That's cool. You could like stick it on your head and like hammer and nails with your head.
I still feel like it would hurt though, Goonus.
It probably would, but it'd be cool.
I wouldn't disagree with it, but I want to be able to figure out why this happens, and I don't know how anybody knew about this, but that's a good question. The guy doesn't know that Scotland's a country, but he knows about human magnetism. Like what's he researching, dude?
Yeah, it's a good question. I mean, to be fair, I didn't know what Scotland was, but I also didn't know what human magnetism was. So
Well, the more you know, isn't it
that
crazy?
really, that really is a the more you know moment. That's man. I've
Like,
learned like my worldview has been changed this episode.
bro, I know it's like, bro, you know what really helped once I figured out the word gaslighting, what it actually meant, because everybody in eternity started using that word.
What does gaslighting mean?
Have you said gaslighting? Do you know what it like? You've heard of gaslighting, right?
I've heard it because every single like really like liberal says it. Like, oh, you're gaslighting me, but like I don't know what it means.
I feel like anybody says it nowadays just because it's just powerful. If someone just says something, you could just be, you're gaslighting me.
What does it
Just
mean?
plain so. Uh, it's like if you believe something, say you believe Scotland's a country, and then I'm like sowing doubt. I'm saying, no, it's not. No, it's not. It's not a country. It's this. It's that. And then basically, I'm making you think something that you initially didn't think. So I'm changing your perspective about something, I guess. But usually it's like in a bad way, and it's like, or you're telling them something false. Then they call that gaslighting.
Isn't that
So
just
it's like,
manipulation? That's just manipulation, right?
yes, pretty much the same thing. You're manipulating me. You're gaslighting me. It's like they're changing. They're trying to change what you're saying. And it's like you're gaslighting me.
So
But
like if I
it's
told you like Till the Eagles won the Super Bowl and then you started to believe it, that'd be gaslighting.
if I denied it and then you continue to claim that, then I could be like you're gaslighting me. But everybody
But,
just says it in anything. But also, I think the reason why it became the most popular word in 2020, it actually won the award for best year or word of the year, which I don't
they
know
give
who does
awards
that.
for that? That's stupid. They give
Yeah,
awards for that.
and I don't know who you give the award to. I think it's just they just say it. But yeah, uh, they take that word, and I would agree because everybody says it. And I think the reason why is because it's a word that people have wanted for a long time, but they haven't had. But now that you just said manipulating, maybe they have.
Yeah, it's literally the same thing.
But
It's just people
bro,
making up words.
gaslighting
I
sounds
do
so more powerful. It's like you're
I do
gassing
agree.
me.
Like I do agree. Yeah, it's like you're being gassed. It's like, oh, stop gaslighting me.
But I, I, I'm starting to get to that point where I can't stand that word, and I also know other people. It's like the thing with moist. Like some people like the word moist, and some people are weirded out by the word moist.
Yeah.
Moist. You know? What's
Moist.
what's your stance
Um,
on moist?
wait, what?
I feel like you're afraid of the word moist.
No, I'm actually okay with it. It's just a lot of like women and gay men who don't like it.
Um, I think I think it's people who think badly, like they're thinking something suspicious when they're thinking of moist. Because I'm just
Yeah,
saying
they're like,
moist. I'm
oh
like,
no,
bro,
not
this
moist.
ocean is moist.
Exactly. It's like, oh wow, it's very humid here. It's quite moist.
You said human,
Right.
not humid.
Humid.
No, you said human.
I said humid.
Human.
You're literally gaslighting me right now.
That was clever. You're a clever guy. Do you think you're funny, Alex? I mean, Goonus? You think you're funny?
I am funny. I'm funnier than you, Till.
Well, no. I don't believe that because there's historical evidence to back up that's not true. Mm.
What evidence?
I don't know. Like if you just mathed it out, it would just make sense. Oh, okay. The next earthquake came in, by the way.
Oh really? Where was it?
Puerto Rico. So,
That's where is that?
It's in like the Caribbean. You know,
Where's the Caribbean? Isn't
you
it
watch
Caribbean?
Pirates of the Caribbean.
No,
You
I
ever
don't
watch
watch
Pirates of the
that.
Caribbean?
I don't
Well,
watch that.
that's where it is. So, it's not Russia or China, like you said. So, we're just gonna have to wait for the next earthquake if we want to get our predictions right. $10 online, dude.
$10 on the line. All right, one of these days it's gonna be.
But Puerto Rico is just a small little country, so I can't believe that it hit there. Nobody's gonna
Look,
guess Puerto Rico.
typically, I don't really like want earthquakes to happen, but like, come on, just China, please have an earthquake, please. Like, I need to win $10
No,
right now.
honestly, no. Hit Arizona right now. I don't care about the bet. I would just like to
That's
feel an earthquake
actually
right now.
true. That's true.
Dude,
That's true.
I'm sorry. People who say they're scared of earthquakes, I can understand. A big earthquake, it's bad.
Especially
And
if
it
you live
is,
at like
obviously.
the top of like a giant skyscraper.
Or in Turkey.
Yeah, that's true. They'd probably be saying that.
I would say for me, it's generally sounds like a fun thing. Like a tornado, be cool to see. It wouldn't be cool to feel. But an earthquake, everybody can have a little fun with an earthquake, right?
That's true. It's just like a little rumble. It's like when people put Mentos in Coke. It just shakes up your world.
Yeah, and it's like, oh wow, something in my house broke. Now it gives you a mission to repair it. It's like,
Yeah, and sometimes it's actually good because it's like, oh no, my terrible TV that randomly turns off just broke. Oh well, time to buy a new one.
I'll tell you what, if you're bored, it makes everything more entertaining. It's just like when tragic life events happen. Not tragic, but just sudden life events happen. That's like, well, that kind of sucks, but that's kind of cool.
Exactly. It's like, and sometimes if it's
Like,
really bad, like maybe your whole house comes down, but it's like, well, you always gotta look on the bright side. It's like, well, my house sucks anyway. It's time to upgrade.
yeah, it's like people with Stockholm syndrome. If you got like kidnapped and you just really liked your kidnappers, you're like, this ain't so bad.
Yeah, I mean, that just sounds fun too. Like
You know what?
being a hostage sounds great.
If you do have a boring day, there's some days I'm like, you know what? If someone wanted to kidnap you right now, that'd just be okay.
It's true. It's like, you know what?
What
I'm
are they
just
gonna do to
sitting
me?
here. I'm sitting here doing nothing. Might as well get kidnapped.
Some kidnappers just want friends. Maybe they just kidnap
Exactly.
you and they just want to play football. They just want
I
to
don't. I
play a
mean,
sport. They just
I
want
imagine
someone
that.
to have Thanksgiving with.
I imagine that's happened before, where someone's like gets kidnapped and then they end up becoming like best friends. Maybe they even like end up like if it's a hot woman, maybe they end up like marrying their kidnapper.
I feel like that's a weird subject. I feel like, for one, if someone's kidnapping a woman, probably entails sus reading there, but
No, I mean, I don't know. You can get a female friend. Maybe they just wanted a female friend. Nothing wrong with that one.
there is. Females can objectively not be friends.
I guess it depends on how you
Like,
look at it. Like they're
unless
never
you're
gonna
a
be one of the
female.
they're never gonna be one of the homies, but I could talk to a female as like a friend. But they're never gonna be one of the
Okay,
bros.
let me reset that. If it is a fat woman or a woman 20 years older than you or 30 years older than you, then you can be friends with them.
I wouldn't be friends with a fat woman because I don't think they deserve to live.
No, but like, no one's going to date a fat woman. So that's why it makes
That's
sense.
true. That's true. If you kidnap a fat woman, it's like, well, you're just giving her a purpose in life. Okay, that's mean. That's pretty brutal. I'm sorry about that.
um,
Tall fat women
well,
watching. but I actually
You know
don't care
what?
about your feelings. You're fat.
Why don't we
Go
pick someone?
to the
Someone's
gym.
fat, right?
Actually,
No,
don't
say
go
if
to the
someone.
gym.
No, say if there's a kidnapper, right? And they're just doing it out of the goodness of their heart, and they kidnap someone just to go ahead and bring them to a gym, and they have like their own personal gym, and they just fix this person's life out, right? They had a horrible life, and they just kidnap them, and it's like a rehabilitation program, right?
Yeah, it's like MrBeast curing 1,000 people's blindness, curing 1,000 fat people's fatness.
You know what? Now I would understand why people would criticize that for Mr. Beast, but if Mr. Beast went ahead and kidnapped people,
Why?
but then gave them $10,000 in
Exactly.
return, you know?
Look, people would complain about that, but then they would get kidnapped by MrBeast and get $10,000 and be like, actually, I'm glad I got kidnapped.
I'd be okay with it, but I feel like it would cause your loved ones unnecessary stress. And I think I would definitely watch that video for Mr. Beast because it would be a baller video idea. But
I would 100% watch it, yeah.
I don't imagine he's going to do that. But I'm just saying, if Mr. Beast needs some video ideas, let's collaborate together and kidnap people.
Yeah, Mr. Beast hit up Goonus and Till. We come up with all the best ideas for Mr. Beast videos. Kidnapping fat people and making them lose weight.
No, it's just it's just to rehabilitate. And you know what? That's a program right there. We should do that. We should invent the kidnapping rehabilitation program because obviously people aren't taking lives into their own hands. So if somebody does it for them, they'll be obliged. Like
Exactly.
what's obliged? There's some quality to that idea. I'm telling you. This is the best thing we thought of this minute.
I know. Like, I don't know how, like if I ran a channel like MrBeast, I would already be the top of YouTube.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying, like, bro, there's some video ideas that he just won't do out there, and that's just something you got to do. Well, I got to get my push-ups in, not be fat. I'm gonna rehabilitate myself because
That's true.
I care.
I'm just sitting here eating almonds. Because the almonds are like a healthy food.
Olives. I thought you said olives. Freaking.
I wanted to bring this up. Yeah. So last episode, I mentioned how, I was on an alternative sugar diet where I cut out all sugar and just only use alternative sugar. I've cut that out. I read up on alternative sugars. That stuff's nasty. I shouldn't do that.
No, genuinely, if you're gonna try alternative sugars, I think it's just more healthy just to have sugar.
Yeah, so there's the update on that. Not doing that anymore.
Either don't eat sweet things or eat sweet things. Eat sweet things.
Eat sweet little things. But yeah.
Let me do a stretch. This one usually kills people. All right, let me try it. It's called child's pose.
Child's pose.
Yes.
Do children die doing it?
No. Well, maybe, but some people have. So this one takes expert precision. You can look up child's pose if you want to see what the position is.
All right, well, I'm gonna look it up.
It's a bit of yoga, but I'm not doing yoga for the purpose of veganism. I'm doing it for a purpose of fitnessism.
Yeah, Till doesn't do that. Oh yeah, I do see that. Whoa.
Yeah. See?
Yeah, that's dangerous.
If you really wanted to hurt yourself, I guess you could. Doing it.
That might be like a way to kill yourself.
Yeah, child's pose. It's
brutal.
But yeah, like I said,
you're much more athletic.
Well, it's more for the purposes of fitnessism and not yoga. Yogaism.
Yeah, well, yoga's kind of like, I don't know. It's a little bit
stupid.
You know. If you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. Yoga's a little bit,
Pseudoscience?
No, not pseudoscience. It's just yoga's just like, it's for women and mainly women. So,
MrBeast took 20 people from a yoga program and rehabilitated them.
Exactly. I guess it's good if you really need cardio and something, but I don't know. I feel like, it's not. You're not going to gain weight doing yoga.
If that's your only fitness thing, then sure, do yoga. But I don't. I mean, if it helps people.
But real men like do jumping jacks.
I wouldn't say it's the most efficient way.
No, it's not. But that's what I do because I'm not as athletic as you, Till. You do some crazy stuff.
You're the type of person that would do jumping jacks, yeah.
I do jumping jacks because they're useful.
You probably plank as well, huh?
I do plank, yeah.
There's no purpose for planking. Hey, let me just tell you this. Planking, all you are doing is laying your body flat, and you are not activating any. I mean, you are activating muscle fibers, but the goal is to tear your muscle fibers, right? Because then it grows back like scar tissue and it grows stronger. When you are planking, all you are doing is taking the oxygen out of your muscles, and you are not tearing them. So essentially, planking is just to exert yourself, and it isn't building muscle. So, take with that what you will. Okay.
I don't care. I like it. It's fun. Because I feel like a plank when I do it.
Tell you something that you don't like, according to this podcast so far, it's women.
No, I think I like. Well, I'm obviously, not gay. I like women.
I was just gonna say that I think you might be.
No, I like women. It's just that.
Are you sure? Because half this podcast, you're like, "Wow, Till, you're so strong, Till. You're so strong, Till. You're a big boy, Till."
What, do you not want me to compliment? Fine, you suck, Till. You're the worst, and I think you're not gonna make it to the NFL, and you suck, and you're just fat. Like what? You want me to insult you? You gonna cry now? What are you doing?
I'm not gonna say anything.
It's angering me,
Except
Till.
you ruined my night.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I think I'm just gonna go now.
I'm sorry, Till. I didn't mean it. I was just making a point.
I was making a point too that you've been gay and mean to women this podcast. And
hear me out. I'm just saying that I believe, right, that women should stick to their own skill sets. That's all I'm saying.
No, I don't. But what about me? What about me?
You're doing fine. I don't know. What do you want me to say?
You know what? Don't sugarcoat it.
But you're doing good. You're working out. You're going to the NFL. That's cool. I'm just saying that you're sticking to a man's job. You're not doing women's jobs. You're sticking. What?
Why were you being gay though? And then you take it back and you think fatness.
I wasn't being gay, and I didn't take it back. Like, what do you want me to say, Till? I don't get it anymore. Till.
Dude, I don't care. I'm out.
Till. No. What? He left. Well, I think that's going to be the end of the podcast, guys. See you. I don't know. Hopefully, Till do another one later. I guess see you guys in a couple weeks, maybe. Yeah. All right. Bye.